Okay, Courtney, so you had a D last week on paper 1. This is a harder paper than the paper 1, so let's see how you've got on with this at home. Right, so your first mistake, first mark that you dropped, is that you haven't added on the 0. You've just written down what was on your calculator screen. Your calculator doesn't know you're working in money, so it doesn't add that 0, but you should. 794 is wrong. You haven't shown me any method, so I can't tell you why it's wrong, well, how you've gone wrong, and you won't get any marks. It's not 4 square meters, it's 400 square centimeters you're looking for there. So 960 is correct. It's not 220, unfortunately, it's 240. Each little square here is going up in 20s. So it's not 220, it's 240. Your method then is correct, but you just end up with the wrong answer. So you will end up with here 2 out of 3. Total for the page 6-8. So you should be expecting to get full marks on that page. Chord and tangent are correct. 8 centimeters is fine. Perpendicular means you're going to be drawing a line which is at right angles to that line going and passing through C. So 54 squares is a little bit generous. You're counting quite a few squares that are under a half, just about on the limit, but you haven't read that in this question each square is actually 6 meters squared in real life, so you have to multiply that by 6 to get that answer. You drop a mark there. 5 for the page. That's good. Have a watch of the video clip and see if it makes sense to you, because that is something that you should be able to learn yourself. 6 out of 10 is correct, but that and that are also equivalent fractions. So if you're not sure, have a look again how I explain that on the video clip. Those are right. Well done. 53% of 82 on your calculator. You're at 53 as if it was 53 pence written in pounds, and then you multiply by 82. 6 is correct. 11, 18 and 20 are correct. What you then have to do is work back down to get to there. So if you know that that is 18, that and that must add up to 18, so that must be 7, which means that must be 10, so that they add up to 17. If that's 7, that must be 2, and then you can eventually get to work out what x is. So you're on your way, but you need to start working back down. So you'll get 1 out of 3 for the progress you've made. Total for the page 6. Add 4, divide by 3. Algebra in context is on the website if you want to practice it. Hopefully we'll get a chance in class, but it is something that you should be able to do yourself. That is correct. Averages we'll certainly be practicing, but again it is something that you should be able to pick up yourself quite quickly. So only 4 on that page, and then I'm guessing you run out of time, or I'm hoping you run out of time, because there's certain marks here that you should be capable of getting. Alright, so there's no way you're going to do as well this time as you did last week. 8, 13, 15, 21, 25, 25 is an F. It is 8 marks off an E. So you're a very, very long way from grade C there. So I would prefer to think that what you did in paper 1 is a fair reflection of where you are, and you just didn't allow yourself enough time at home to do that properly, and that has to improve. You need to change how you approach your homework.